Ahora vamos a alejarnos un poco del centro de Toronto para ir a encontrarnos con una persona muy especial que arrancó de muy abajo y hoy en día es uno de los mayores coleccionistas de huesos del mundo y que hoy tiene un museo acá en Toronto. Sí, escucharon bien, es coleccionista de huesos. Vamos a conocer a Benjamin, un personaje divino fuera de lo normal.
So we're here with Ben. Hi Ben, how are you?
Good, so great to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for your time. We're here in this unique and pretty unique museum, right?
Yeah.
Because we were looking in the web and it was like, we need to do this, you know? We need to show the people in Argentina this place.
Yeah.
What about the story about this place?
Yeah,
How you came up with this idea?
Yeah, so this is my museum. Everything here belongs to me. I was very poor when I was young. I couldn't afford to go to the museums. I had a lot of disabilities. I couldn't afford to keep going to school to learn. So I was like, what path can I take? So I spent time at home and I was researching. I had a website where I could learn and teach. And then I started breeding endangered animals, reptiles and conservation.
Yeah.
So with the reptiles and conservation, I needed to make more money. And if you buy a lizard, you'll buy an ancient lizard. So I started selling dinosaur bones and fossils.
Nice.
And in 10 years, I went from below the poverty line, $400 a month living on like one meal a day, to owning one of the biggest museums in Canada and being the leader of the natural history business in Canada.
Sigamos conociendo todas estas cosas raras que tienen acá. A ver qué me va a mostrar ahora.
So can you tell me like a little bit about the best item you have here?
So-
the most you love one, you know?
Yeah. So for me, my interests are everywhere.
Yeah.
So my collection is everywhere.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah. So I have a lot that I really love, a lot that means a lot to me. So I mean, I have a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Little, yeah, it's so beautiful. Yeah. So, 8-year-old little boy me is very happy right now. It's the coolest dinosaur you can get. So it's the obvious answer. But I have the first tools ever made. So 2.2 million years ago, a monkey in Central Africa sharpened a rock so it could eat meat better because we are at the bottom of the food chain.
And you found that?
A friend of mine did.
Yeah,
So
you bought it from...
Oh yeah,
from
yeah.
all right.
So it was the first time we changed the world for our survival and didn't have to evolve our bodies.
Yes.
So made intelligence the important factor, and it was the invention of inventing. And I have the invention of inventing in a cabinet. So yeah, these are the first tools ever made. Here, you can hold it. So that's 2.2 million years.
Wow.
The saber-tooths and the lions would eat us.
Yeah.
So we would come out at night and just eat whatever meat we found left. But the rainforests of Africa were becoming the grassland, and we couldn't get through the dry bodies anymore. So we had to use a sharp rock.
But how do you know it's like a common rock?
Oh yeah. So
What's the story behind
there's a
it?
few ways to tell. So the guy who collected it founded the Archaeological Society of Ontario. He was the world leading expert.
Yeah.
Because if I went there, I just hucked that on the water. But the way you can tell on this one here is these chips are intentional. That was one ridge there. That's the grip, and you have that to work with.
Nice, like to open things.
Yeah. So you just be cutting
yeah.
it. Yeah. Because our fingernails are too small. And what's kind of cool, this is 2.2 million years old. So that's Homo habilis, Homo erectus, 500,000 years ago. In Morocco, made the same tool, but it's better. See, there's more sharp edges, but those are the same tools.
So you can see like the common, right?
Yeah.
Like
You can see it's the same
this is like the
function.
fingers, right? Like
Yeah. But what's really crazy is the best stone tools in the world ever made weren't by humans. It was Neanderthals. They were the best, and I have it. I have the best tool in the world. And this is considered a perfect tool.
Wow.
You can see how many edges they broke. Instead of like 3 edges, they've broken hundreds of pieces to make it perfect. Now, what's really cool about that, it's actually left-handed.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Son zurdas. Los primeros que hicieron son zurdas. So tell me about the business in this buy and sell stuff, you know, because it's probably one of the pretty strange business in the world, right?
Yeah, so I definitely have the world's weirdest job, but I love it. In fact, there was no market, there was no suppliers. I had to build the entire customer base for all of the other new stores to have. I started at the beginning. So I thought it'd all be the weirdos, the freaky people. Who wants a skull? But now I supply the National Park System of Canada and the United States. I supply museums all over the world.
So you get serious, right?
Yeah.
There was a time that you were fun, you enjoying it, right? Yeah, and you get serious.
Exactly, yeah. I started off literally in my backpack. I went door to door, actually tattoo shops. I'm like, you guys are cool. Buy a skull.
You need this.
Yeah, it's good for art. You can tattoo it, and then, it'd be great. But now, yeah, I get governments contacting me. I work in the movie industry too.
Yeah,
I do
you're
a
an
lot of big
actor.
movies.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm an actor as well, but I supply the movies.
Oh,
so
with the props.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
like, yeah.
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
He's a big customer. He's
Nice.
doing a Frankenstein movie. He actually just got 40 pieces. But I've done Planet of the Apes. I do Star Trek. You name it. If there's a skull, there's a bone, there's a fur, they call me.
You're the best, man.
It's my ass with the latest fashion. Get a front door key to the Playboy man.
So we're here with the double-headed golf.
Yes. This is real. This is real.
Oh my God.
Well, I like my steaks rare, and this is the rarest steak you'll ever get.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How do you find it? How do you buy it? I mean, what's the business behind this?
Yeah, so it used to be a lot of hard work, me searching.
Yeah.
And now every morning I wake up and I look at my emails, and there's at least one thing weird every single day.
Really?
And it's hard to find something weirder than me, but sometimes it happens.
And you have like your limits? I mean, this, I won't go with this.
I mean, it's more just what fits into what I'm trying to teach. Like I get offered things and I'm like, it doesn't fit into this category. Like I don't do much with Chinese history.
Yes.
Because
Why is that?
I'm just not rich enough to collect everything.
All right.
So if I have a choice between ancient Egypt, which I have more of a passion for, or something that it's cool, but it's not my thing, I just kind of let it go, or I tell my other friends.
Nice.
But it's something with like a two-headed cow. I mean, who doesn't want a two-headed cow?
So beautiful. And what about that beautiful bird in the entrance?
Oh yeah, so
You love birds too?
Yeah, so we have a lot of live animals.
Yeah.
So we do conservation work. Like I'm breeding critically endangered tortoises
Yeah.
from Indonesia. But we take in a lot of animals that needed good homes, and we train them. We make them happy.
Hi, baby.
Yeah, feathers going up is happy.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Yeah. What's the name?
Well, this is Maggie.
Maggie.
Yeah, she's a silver cheek hornbill.
Wow.
So I mean,
Wow, that beak is
Yeah.
pretty unique, right?
yeah. So I mean, obviously, you know what a toucan is.
Yeah.
yeah. So they don't have toucans in Africa or in Asia. They have hornbills. It's the same niche, this evolution kind of merging together. And there's a lot of different species. Yeah, she's a silver cheek one from Central Africa, though. Do you want to hold her?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah. So maybe I don't know if that'll be might be a little too soft for her. Okay. There you go. Here you go. Up, up. Yeah, she's a little movie star bird. She's in commercials for cell phones and there's all kinds of fun stuff. And when she puffs up the feathers, it means she's very happy.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's why she's at the top of the stairs when you come in, because she wants to see everybody.
Yeah. So beautiful.
Me encanta viajar y conocer todo tipo de gente. De esto se trata, ¿no?